Now, let's get real with Adam. Adam, tell me about your first project.
Wow. Back in 1922.
That was a decade or two ago.
I tell you, it feels like it too, and the currency's changed since then too. My first project, many, many years ago, and it was where it all started and learnt experiences, emotions. It was a strong journey, good one. Bit nervous, but
Tell me about your nerves. What were you nervous about?
well, back then it was fear.
Of?
Fear of failing, fear of the unknown, fear of what's the end result. And then you got the confidence when you're young to just go for it. So it was a bit of a mixed emotions on the first one.
Well, okay, so you were nervous and a little bit fearful and pulled the trigger anyway.
Pull the trigger straight from the hip.
But
That's the best way of doing it, isn't it?
When
Always
you're
make money.
When you're 9 foot tall and bulletproof, absolutely. But yeah, okay.
But you came from a background of being in the business already, right? Like
Yes, absolutely. And I was very confident in what I did.
And you're still nervous though.
Absolutely. I was great at construction, great at getting all that organised and bang, making it all happen, as they say in the trading. Bang, bang, make it all happen, because we've got great communication. But then it goes into the next step, which is the most important part, planning, budgets, the BOQs, bill of quantities, making sure that the quality's right. You can go as fast as you like, but at the end of the day, you've got to produce a good product.
See, when you first started, we've talked about this before, you were a wee nervous, but you were confident enough to pull the trigger.
Well, part of that also was because I had partners together and we were on the same journey and we all took, I guess, the same risk and felt the same fears together. So it does help to share the load. The limiting belief is the biggest one to get past.
So did you play the game, your first one, with somebody else, or was this my place, my property, my project?
Yeah, unfortunately, I was a bit arrogant, to be honest about it.
It's not unfortunate at all.
Yeah, it was just like, no, my way, this is how it is. Because it's the unknown. I thought I knew it.
Yeah.
So you're going in it with confidence in that level, and then I look back now and go, oh, wow, even how I communicated.
Ignorance and arrogance is an awesome combination.
Yeah, but it's also rewarding when you get to this side of the line and you go, life is good. I've learnt this, and there's no drama now.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've never made a mistake, Brendan.
Oh, okay, good. So think about the people then who might be watching this who are sitting there feeling particularly nervous about getting started. I mean, there's so many unknowns. They may not have had your skills or your training going into it or yours. What could you say to them and how could you support them through that anxiety?
I would say, what would I like back then at that age and did what I did? And that would be a mentor or a group that's involved in this. Even though I was in the industry.
Like the team that you pulled together to play the game together.
Yeah, like a partner as such, but even a mentor to be able to, but would I have listened back then? Probably wouldn't, but a mentor for sure. And then I come from a trader's tradies. So from a tradies perspective, we never thought that far. We never thought about accounts and that far in the future. We just thought about get this job done, get our pay, weekend, next one. And that's as far as it went. So even with the people that I'm working with now, I get into what's your execution at the end? It's planning.
Well, you're right. There are a lot of people who start out with I just want to get started. I'm not sure how it's going to play out or where the end will be. But having that why, that is the motivator that gets you off the couch. Having the why is the trigger that has you take action. Without that justification to take action, the couch is a pretty comfortable place to be.
Correct. And I was always told, once you find the why, the how will come.
Yeah,
the how
brilliant.
will come.
Yeah, because I've experienced that in my life. You create the why and then the how evolves over time. Your due diligence and effort.
Another thing that I really enjoy watching now, because I've come through the construction of new builds and the renovations, and I'll say this, I was like, I ain't never going there. I don't like renovations.
Yeah.
No, it's dirty, messy, and all this sort of stuff. But going into it now, I sit back and go, wow, what a great place to start. Because construction and its new builders, licenses, all the things that you need to abide by. Renovations, still got to abide by them, absolutely. But the renovations, you can go through and start painting and you can learn at your pace and just start small. Renovations at the start was a good place to start.
Yeah, it's a more easy way to start, I think, or a gentler way.
Yeah.
So bring your mind forward to over your journey.
Yep.
Tell me about a project where you had a team and the team worked really well. What happened there that allowed that to occur?
Being in the industry, going through and getting through the renovations and making decisions on the cuff because I'm on site. That was always easier for me, creative mind, etc. But I'm one of them, I just went, you know what, I want to do this I want to plan it out really good. I want to have it scheduled out. I want to talk to me trades. And then I went to myself, because I always want to better the next project. So I said, how quick can I actually do this? How quick can you organise this and be, without it being hectic? What I found, that the time I did the planning and the time that I organised and communicated with my trades and project manager, it was 5 times quicker.
Yeah.
And it was like, are you serious? So the project we're talking about, I was very lucky. It was a regional area. We purchased the property for $70,000, spent $85,000 on it and sold it for $275,000. And here's the best part. It took 8 weeks.
Oh.
to do the numbers.
Man, that's good.
And then I went, surely I fluked that. So I went back and did it again.
And repeat. That's amazing because, like, you know, if you go into a project like Adam has in describing that one, where you are so clear vision about what you're trying to achieve here, you can really plan it well. Yeah, that's the results you get. 8 weeks.
What is it? Prior planning prevents poor performance.
Correct.
It is a multiple factor. It is not just a case of, if I plan now, I will save this time there. It's if you plan now, you'll say 4 or 5 times in the actual execution.
Yes.
Shooting from the hip is something people do when they start.
Correct.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'll have a play. I'll make this decision now, and I'll make this decision now, and I'll make this decision now. And it takes a lot of time.
The productivity, what I found probably the most, because it was organised and the room to change, I was the biggest culprit of that. Oh, I'd like this done, this done. I can see a vision.
Correct.
But the planning, I took that out of the equation. And what it did is it made that even the trades, because trades coming on hourly rates and fixed prices, they want to get in and get out because they want their money and get paid. And so what I found is the productivity was unbelievable.
Correct.
And I went, wow, I'm good. But the reality is you're not. Your team is when you're organised.
Well, your team will be good when your vision is there for them to follow.
So what are you up to now?
Well, now I'm retired. No. No, now it's just building on the same things. The process, we're refining the process even further. So even though you get to a place, always push yourself to go further and further. So we're refining the processes, going into multiple jobs now. You know, doing one of 6 units that was unlivable. So we nearly finished that one now, which is exciting. That's something I'm very proud of. And then just keep growing.
Massive evolution. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Property investing and renovations are a team sport. Go out there and meet and greet other people. Where do you find them? Go to a property group. Go to a renovations meeting. There are people out there who want you to win as they want to win. It will make the difference in your ability to be able to achieve what it is you want to achieve and the time frame that you can do it. Next week, when we come back, we're going to talk about getting the biggest bang for your buck in your renovations. See you next week.